Hi, this is Mariette Abrahams, CEO and founder of Qina, the hub for data and insights in personalized nutrition. And today I want to show you the Qina platform and how we use the platform to find that nugget of information that we can't remember where we've read it or where we've seen it. So the Qina library consists of a lot of information that is created by experts, and so this has our weekly newsletters, it's got recorded presentations, it's got podcasts, it's got reports that are very pertinent to the personalized nutrition industry, it's got our executive data briefs, and it might have interesting information of news that maybe didn't make it into the newsletters, but is still very interesting and pertinent to personalized nutrition industry nonetheless. And so if you think about all this volume of information, there's of course nobody has that amount of time to wade through all that information and find kind of key insights that they are looking for. And so that's where we also use the Qina platform, because all the companies, all the brands that are listed in the Qina engine are also uploaded into the QinaVer solution. So let me jump to the platform and show you what you can do in terms of searching for content by keyword or by category. So what we have here is the QinaVer dashboard, and what you will see is that here it says the Qina content folder full, which means it contains all the content. Here's the drop down by categories, which are all the categories that have been filled or predefined using our domain expertise in nutrition, and of course is doing the machine learning in the background. And then of course also you have a time frame here, so you can search by the last 3 months, the last 4 weeks, the last quarter, or the last 12 months, or you can also specify the time that you want to look for. And here we've got a text field where you can actually type in a word that you are looking for. So if I, for example, wanted to say, I am looking for anything related to blood, I would type in blood. And I want to see it for the last 3 months. I would click enter, and then all the results would come up. I'll scroll down a little bit, and so you can see the word blood is mentioned 63 times. It also appeared in 6 videos, in 15 files, and it's generally has a positive sentiment of 42.29%. So you can then also see how many times it was mentioned and where, and then also what the breakdown is exactly for the word or for the keyword blood in terms of sentiment based on a Likert scale. Now, if you scroll down further, you'll see that these are all the content, expert content that QinaVer has identified that contains the word blood. And so you can then quickly use these little drop downs to see if there's anything that's interesting to you. So this is a little icon that shows it's a video. So this is obviously a video that we've recorded, and we've mentioned the word blood in there. These are, when it says personalized nutrition update, it's our weekly newsletter. So the word blood was mentioned in a few of our newsletters. It was mentioned in our Qina curated, so that's the summary, monthly webinar summary of what's new on the platform. It was mentioned this month, it was mentioned last month, and then it was also mentioned in a presentation. And so if we look just what is interesting, let's see in this newsletter, which is from earlier this year, and we can see here it talked about blood pressure, which might not be interesting to us at that stage, or it could be that we are looking for this looks at blood sugar, so this also looks at the research section of the personalized nutrition newsletter. So this is one way of searching for content by then again using the word or the keyword that you are looking for. But if, for example, and I'm going to just go back here, is if you have a specific category that you are looking at. So let's, for example, say you don't want to look at blood specifically, you want to look at biomarkers as a category and seeing what are kind of the trends and the keywords that come out from that kind of topics in our content. And so you can then look at all these categories. You can delete all the ones that you don't want to have an analysis for. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete all of these categories. I'm then going to go back up again and look for biomarkers, which is the term that I'm looking for, or the keyword that I'm looking for. I want to see maybe what it looks like over the last 12 months. And see if we can identify anything interesting there. And so here you can see a breakdown. So it gives you a word cloud. Let's say, but these are the top 50 words that have been identified in our Qina content. But let's say that I actually want to see like maybe the top 250 words in the content. It'll break it down further, and it'll also give like a keyword frequency analysis of the content based on the biomarker category. And see, you can see genetic biomarkers, microbiome, the gut, blood, DNA, glucose. These are all keywords that have come up in our analysis. And then if we scroll down, you can kind of see again what the kind of sentiment was. Overall, it's pretty much neutral, as you can see here. And then you can go down again and see what kind of content is really interesting. So you can see that in Qina Curated, we talked quite a bit about biomarkers, but let's be very specific and go back up again. So let's choose one, because that will break it down a little bit more. Let's say urine is an interesting one, and say, okay, let's look in all our content for the specific keyword of urine. So urine was mentioned 21 times. It appeared in 3 videos and six text files. It was overall, again, very neutral. February 17th, this was where urine was mentioned the most. That was probably the news article of the CES show, where that new urine device was launched. I'm pretty sure it's that one. But here you can see all the different areas where the keyword urine was mentioned. So it was mentioned in our Qina Curated. Here we can see that it was mentioned in a video which talked about how technology can play a role in weight management. And let's see here. So this was the first issue of our newsletters. There you go. Withings, which is the company, has announced the launch of a new product, the U-Scan, which is a sensor that attaches to your toilet bowl and analyzes your urine. So you can see you can very easily jump to exactly where it is that you want or what sounds interesting to you based on the format, whether it's video or text. And also if it's maybe it's an executive data brief as well. And then you can generally see a breakdown of the sentiment and also when it was posted as well. So hopefully that's given you a great view of quickly how you can use QinaVer to search our expert curated content on Qina, on the Qina Hub, and helps you to find insights based on different keywords or phrases, or you can search also by categories with the predefined categories that we've programmed based on our nutrition expertise. So I hope you found that useful, and in the next video I'll show you how to jump to an exact moment in a video where we mention an exact keyword phrase as well. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.